Hey guys, welcome back to another online lesson. Today is lesson 2.6 and we're going to estimate with percents. Now remember, when you estimate, you just want to get close to the answer. We're not going to find exact answers, we're going to just get close. Let's get started. I want to kick it off with this. This is a display here that you could see in any department store, especially as we approach the holidays. You're going to see 25% off, 30% off, 1/3 off. And what our job is going to be is be able to sort of estimate to see how much it actually would cost. That's just one way you'd use it. If you think about it, if you were walking through the mall and you see a sign that says 25% off, such as this one does, you could, but you're probably not going to take out your calculator and sit there and type everything in to figure out how much it would be. Quite frankly, it's going to be busy. You don't have a lot of time for that. So what you have to do is mentally sort of figure out how much you would save. It's a skill that I use, and as you shop more and more, it's a skill that you're going to use. So what we're going to do is estimating with percents gives us a reasonable solution to real world problems. And like I mentioned, it's not going to be exact. When we estimate, our goal is to just get close. There's a bunch of different techniques out there to estimate. I'm going to show you one. It's called the 10% rule. And let's watch. So here I have a problem. It says, estimate 47% of 692. Wow. Mentally, 42, 692, those numbers are kind of difficult to work with. So I'm going to give you 3 steps right now to show you how to do it. Ready? Step 1. First, round the percent to the nearest 10% and the number to the nearest 10. So what we're looking for is the nearest 10%. And here I see 47%. So we'll say that that's close to 50%. Okay, so our first one is we round it to the nearest 10%, which is 50%. Now this one here, which is 692, we want to round that to the nearest 10. So 692 will bump up to 700. Okay, so now we have 2 numbers we're working with. Second, find 10% of the number. So let me show you how to find 10% of the number. Our number is 700. To find 10% of it, you just move the decimal 1 place. Perfect. So now my new number is 70. Last, multiply. And here's what you're going to multiply. To get from 10% to 50%, you have to times 5. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that number times 5, and you're going to multiply it by this number. So 70 times 5. 70 times 5, I'll do it off to the side. 0, 35. So I have my answer is 350. That is a reasonable solution to what is 47% of 692. 350 is pretty close to the answer. Now, if you really wanted to check what it would be, you would just type in 47% of means times 692, and that'll give you the exact answer. But again, today we're not looking for exact. We just want to get close. So let me show you a few more examples of this 10% rule. It's one of those things that the more you work with it, the easier it will be. 2 problems here. And we're going to use the 10% rule. Okay. We're going to estimate 48% of 76. So, rule 1, get it to the nearest 10%. So I see 48%, we're going to go to 50. Okay? 76, we want to get it to the nearest 10. So I'm going to go from 76 to 80. So that's step 1. Step 2, we're going to find 10% of the number. In order to find 10%, I'll just rewrite the number. Remember, the decimal point is here. We're just going to move the decimal points 1 time. So now it's 8.0, or I'll just rewrite it as 8. And my third step, we have to multiply. And what do we have to multiply? Well, check it out up here. How do I go from 10% to 50%? Times 5. Perfect. So I'm going to take my new number here, and I'm going to say 8 times 5 is equal to 40. And that is a reasonable solution. Again, you could check your answer by typing this into a calculator, but 8 times 5 is 40. 40 is a reasonable. That's kind of close. I'm going to show you one more example, and then I left 2 for you to try on your own. Ready? Step 1. We're going to estimate 73% of 41. So let's do it. Number 1, I have to find the nearest 10%. And I always write that down just as a reminder too. Okay, we're looking for the nearest 10. So I see 73%, and I see 3, I'm going to round down to 70. Okay. Now we're going to find the nearest 10 of here. So I see 41, I'm going to round that to 40. Okay, so again, just what we did is we just rounded it to the nearest 10%, and we rounded it to the nearest 10. Just find easier numbers to work with. Step 2. We're going to find 10% of the number. In order to do that, you take my new number, which is 40. I move the decimal from there to there, only one place. So I'm left with 4. Last, step 3, is I look and I say, how do I get from 10 to 70%? Times 7. So now I have what I'm going to multiply by, times 7 and 4. 4 times 7 equals 28. Okay, 3-step process. The more you practice, the better you will do. Now, as you try the next couple problems on your own, remember, if you're unsure, go back, rewatch the video, follow me step by step, and we'll see you in class tomorrow.